panelists. The first question is, why do you favor or why do you oppose a casino for Toronto? And we're going to just take it down the line, left to right, starting that way.
Well, good evening, and thank you all for being here. I was actually just saying to Councillor Layton that this is a slightly uncomfortable kind of position to be on a stage in a bar and all these lights. But if it works, we've agreed we'll be here twice a night through Friday. So we'll see how it goes. You know, the issue of a casino in Toronto is probably one that we would oppose. If all that this whole debate is about is whether or not Toronto should have a casino, meaning a box with gambling in it, that's not what we do in our company, and it's probably not anything that we would support here or anywhere else. The issue to us is really that of whether or not the City of Toronto can see using a casino to do other things, whether to use the economic activity of a casino to get to other things. The kinds of things that we build are integrated resorts. They have hotels, they have food and beverage, they have entertainment, they have retail. The gaming space is very small, usually less than 10% of the entire complex. And for our properties in Las Vegas, fully 60%, almost 70, actually 65% of our revenues come from non-gaming. So casinos in and of themselves don't hold great interest.
Councillor Layton.
Sure. Well, I first started thinking about the casino when they started talking about the possibility of a casino at Ontario Place, and that worried me for other reasons, and so I started doing my research. And what I found was, once you look past the glossy portfolio and brochures of casino operators, what you find is a pretty dismal state. There are three really major things that called out to me when I was looking at what the impacts would be on a city like Toronto. One is the traffic. If you can imagine 10,000 parking spots turning over several times a day in downtown Toronto, in a city that's already choked by congestion, that just blows my mind. The fact is, people don't take transit to casinos. They're coming with lots of money and they're hoping to leave with it. So they take their cars. Second is the impact on local businesses. If you go to any of these casino towns, what you find is, and particularly if you look around Detroit, these places in the neighborhoods around are devoid of any economic, any social, or any cultural activity. And third, and let's not lie to ourselves, where this money comes from. Folks want to build casinos in big cities because it's around a large population that will get addicted to gambling. And that will give up their security, their savings, to pay for government programs. Well, that's not democracy.
Robert.
I often get asked if our businesses are afraid of getting cannibalized when the integrated complex comes in. And we agreed that the casino is only 10%, but it's that 90% that kind of frightens us. West Queen West is the 17th most stylish neighborhood in the entire world. Thank you. The Gladstone Hotel there is the 3rd art hotel in the world. We're not afraid of competition, and a question this morning that was asked to Mr. Feldman at Metro Morning was about the cannibalization, and he said that they'll bring 1 million new tourists to the area, and the competition will be up to the businesses to compete. West Queen West isn't afraid of competition, but it has to be fair competition. Right off the bat, the casino and the integrated complex will be open 365 days of the year, 24 hours a day. We're only allowed to be open on Victoria Day with respect to statutory holidays. This morning, Mr. Feldman also stated the casino will be only 30% of the revenue, but that revenue is going to help cover the cost of their alcohol, their entertainment. It's something we don't have, and that's a concern for us, so it's the 90% that matters.
Mike George.
All right. George, thank you very much, and Stefan, Revival, thank you very much. I'd like to recognize the other delegates up here in terms of your engagement, and I think that's an important part of the process. The fact that we've got a couple hundred people in the room tonight, that's an expression of what our city's all about. When important issues come before the city, you've got Councillor Mike Layton here and many other councillors. To me, that's a great thing. Mr. Layton mentioned maybe 3 items that really sort of piqued his interest, and also for myself, I would just start off this evening just with 3 items, but I know we'll have a great engagement through the course of the event. So, first of all, it's jobs. It's jobs for the construction industry. It's jobs for my members. I represent an organization with 7,000 members and their families. We're part of a broader organization with 25,000 members in the province of Ontario. It's our responsibility, it's our role to advocate on behalf of those members. We've been around the City of Toronto for 130 years. We've engaged in every process. We've built the skyline of the City of Toronto. We're not about to do anything to the detriment of this city. The second aspect is jobs. It's jobs, it's the 10,000 jobs that happen after an integrated resort is fully constructed. And it involves the industry, the trade show exhibit industry, the hotel industry, the tourism industry. Those are good quality jobs for the people of this city and the people of this province. And then thirdly, it's jobs issue.